Yo, what's up? This that guy Rell, the host of the 313 Live Show, Detroit's Royce Podcast Show. We thank you for tuning in to us over here on podcast, but now you need to go over and check us out on our YouTube channel. The YouTube channel is the 313 Live Show. Make sure you go over, like the videos, comment on the videos, and most importantly of all, subscribe and tell a friend.
Detroit City on the run and we ain't never gonna stop. The 313 Live Show, they got this thing going on. They got Rell, Danni, J.Street, the what they do. What you want, game and give you the latest news. So tune in, you want it, we got it. We ready for you. We ready. What up, dog? What up, dog? Oh my God, 313 Live. Oh my God, 313 Live. 3 Live. Oh my God, 313 Live. Oh my God, 313 Live. 3 Live. Oh my God, 313 Live. 3 Live. Oh my God, 313 Live. 3 Live. Oh my God, 313 Live. Oh my God, 313 Live.
What's up, Danni? How you doing this week?
I'm doing very, very good.
That's great. What we on? Episode 68 in the building.
Now, you know, I never know the numbers, so.
Well, I got a 68. That's how everything going. It's just you and I this week. No one else.
That's fine.
Most definitely, because we going to always rock it. Man, you always do the rocking.
Right.
So what's been going on with you all week, Danni?
Absolutely nothing. Just been real tired, and that's about it, so.
You tired? You always full of energy, Danni. I would never see you be tired.
Well, I'm about to be full of energy right now for the simple fact that the Cavs lost last night and Golden State won, so now what? LeBron is an activist and he's just going to go far and then just going to take it away and run that tape back last week.
Well, you know, they were cheated. I think they were screwed.
Whatever.
I honestly think that the Cavs were screwed.
Okay, so if the Cavs were screwed this year, Golden State was definitely screwed last year, so I guess it's 1-1.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, Danni. Okay.
Did you watch last year?
Yes, I did watch last year.
So you really think the Cavs deserve that win?
Yes, they did.
How? First of all, the Cavs with 3-0 sweep.
Yes. Okay.
You don't deserve to come back from that.
No.
I think that just KD just played extra hard tonight. Well, not tonight, but last night. And I think the difference from last year is they was cheating last year.
Who was cheating?
The refs. I think in the NBA, if you notice how they've marketed and spent off this whole series this year, it was all what year was that? 15. Golden State, 16 Cavs. Who's going to take it this year? 3 years in a row. So they did that so that they could possibly capitalize off the possibility of these two teams coming back for a third year to go head to head. You know what I'm saying? If Golden State would have took it 2 times in a row, this year it wouldn't have really mattered because it would have been Golden State already got 2 up on y'all, so now what? You know what I'm saying?
I didn't look at it like that.
Yeah, I'd be looking at it in a long-term sense because I think that everything's kind of rigged a little bit, so.
J.Street was saying he's not here this week, people. But he was saying that, he read that if the Cavs would have lost, then Golden State would have lost out on $12 million. They had to return them ticket sales that they did.
Yeah, and plus you just want to win at home. So that's another thing too.
LeBron gonna take it next year. People, I give it to him. He's gonna
if he has a team for that.
He's gonna have a team.
I don't know about that.
I think he's gonna have a team. I honestly think that.
Unless I don't know what people's contracts are, but if they're long term, then maybe not.
So
how was your week?
My week was great. I talked to we got Danni Boy on the show this week.
Oh, okay.
Former Death Row artist.
I've been seeing the inbox been going off.
Oh yeah, the inbox is
about
crazy.
that.
Yeah, everybody want to know what's going on with Danni Boy.
Yeah,
he was here. We did our little
popular
thing.
Oh, he came in.
No, he was over the phone.
Oh, okay.
But
he was here.
And you'll hear on the interview that he wants. We gonna hang out with him next time he's here.
Cool. So the movie come out Friday.
Yes, the movie come out Friday. What do you think? Everybody says, I'm not going to see. You got more Tupac supporters that are going to go see the movie. Then you got the haters. You know what I'm saying? Or the people who said they're not going to start not hating and said that they were not going to go see it.
I don't know any Tupac haters besides myself. It's like who dislikes Tupac. I just don't care. I'm gonna dislike him. Like, I don't really know his story. I was a kid in his era and he died very young, so I wasn't here like growing up on his music. And so
right.
I'm going to see it because of the talk about it. You know what I'm saying? I heard that it's a good movie, like in general. Like I've been hearing that.
What's gonna make you go?
No, he ain't having hate still. So I don't have to do that if I want to do that. But in lieu of the show.
What do you say you and Jazzy going? I'm going with y'all. We going with y'all. We gonna hang out with y'all and go see it.
I don't know where that we going. We got a lot to do.
Yeah, y'all do got a lot to do.
So
I don't want to take no shots at nobody because I don't do that. So I'm going to say this, and I'm not going to say the individual's name because a lot of our listeners, they say, a couple people was asking about you, Danny. He was like, well, Danny said she's going to do a rant every other day, and I don't get a rant.
Because, look, it's a lot going on, y'all. Just chill. Gosh.
Yeah, because, some people was like, okay, if you go back and you read.
Well, first of all, they called me fat. So
that was a hater. That was one hater, and everybody was.
That could just crush my rent spirit. Like
no, wait. You seen the video? I went right back immediately.
I ain't even see.
Oh yeah, I
I be missing your videos. They don't get notifications. No, you know what?
I did one basically, and I titled it that Danny Ave is a important asset to this show.
I'm definitely go watch that.
And I went in, and the people went in with me. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
I was like, oh man, you got love, Danny. I was a little jealous. I was a little jealous. Like, wait
First
a minute,
of all, don't be in here jealous because you be in here like I'm the man.
But you do it.
I'm that guy on YouTube.
But you're quiet though, Danny, and you get that's my love.
Some views on your videos. They don't watch my videos like that.
Well, see. Those are not all of our people that are subscribers.
Yeah, they be subscribers.
Yeah, so I don't know, but some people like say go back and read and like, hey, I got in that guy asked for her. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it was like we love Danny.
I appreciate that. Yeah.
Okay, well, hey people, she's an important asset, but I get all the love. Don't give her all the love y'all give me. So Danny, I honestly think Danny, if you go on there more, we will blow up. Or but take your time, Danny, because people do want to hear your
answer. But it's also like I don't be on there myself that feel away about stuff, and everything made me feel away. So like at first I was like, I was actually about to rant about all the fake basketball fans, but then it didn't come out that day. But then I had seen it, and I was like, oh no, I'm doing this. Okay. So I don't always have content stuff they can send like, oh, Danny, we seen this. What are your feelings on this? That would be better because, people be in the inbox on you like, oh, did you see this video? You need to see this reel so you can say something. So, hit me up in the inbox and be like, Danny, did you see this?
Well, now you're telling them that now. So, okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah. And I'm gonna promote that when I go do a YouTube video tonight. I'm gonna promote that.
Right. If you see something too,
I got you.
Danny, man.
I got you, Danny. And I'm gonna have the people, because the people, they help us out, help me a lot, so they're gonna help you too, Danny. It's not, that's what I was saying. No shots fired. Shots fired. Goddamn it, J.Street ain't here to get his shots fired sound effect. Baby. Shots fired, baby. So yeah, it was I was off YouTube for about 3-4 days because I had some things I had to take care of, right? And so it's this other dude. We just gonna call him the guy that smokes the cigar, right? Okay, so I'm just gonna call him his dad, and on here and they know who I'm talking about. Okay, I likes the dude's videos, but the dude sometimes he goes over the top, right? And I tell in every video I tell all my pay attention because people do show the forward. And I didn't see the video, but a couple of people came and told me, it was like, wow, did you see the guy and off and was saying, hey, I'm trying to bring y'all all this good stuff, and I'm trying to get over to Russia to get these files, and y'all won't even donate to me to go over to Russia.
What? Yes. First of all, if you have bring you over,
yes,
they will fly you out.
Yeah. So he was
you just need a snippet.
Yeah, he's okay.
How did they get?
Thank you. So anyway, so the dude gets mad. Allegedly, he gets mad. I didn't see the video per se, but a couple people was telling me about it, and he went and snatched down all his videos except the one video he did with Hussein's fatal sister. From my understanding, it's not from a couple people, but it is what it is. But people, you got to pay attention. He was mad at y'all because y'all wouldn't donate money. And then he snatched all his videos down so that lets you know that he wasn't doing this for y'all and he wasn't doing this for Tupac. He was doing this for $1. So, me personally, I'm gonna call the Las Vegas Police Department in a minute. You know what I'm saying, to see what's up with them files. You know what I'm saying? They got some files and they said it was gonna. I gotta pay. No help. Give me a GoFundMe account. Wire me some money. No, fuck that. If you are doing this for the love, you use your money to do it with. If you are that motherfucking sure of what you got, and you can handle takes money to make money. If you're not sure of this shit, you're not using your money. You want to use other people's money. But we enough of the dude with the guy to cigars, and you know it is what it is. Be right back. Let's snap in a something to brag about commercial break.
Hey everyone, it's your homegirl Danni Eyez, and if you can't get enough of me on the 313 Live show, then I suggest you come over to Something to Brag About podcast. You can find us on iTunes, Stitcher, and SoundCloud. Just keyword search STBA. You can also find us on social media, IG and Facebook at Something to Brag About podcast. Please come and check us out. We love to have you. Yep, that's right. Because if you like me over here, you're going to love me over there. Thank you and good night.
So, Danni, let me ask you a question.
Okay.
Why do females walk around with their goddamn cell phones hanging out their back pocket?
Because that's an easy pocket to put it in.
Are you serious? But you walking down the street with your phone sticking out your back pocket, and somebody can walk up. I've seen this happen. Walk right past and snatch the phone and take off running.
And they can walk past and take it out your hand too. So.
But ain't nobody gonna be too quick to try to snatch it out your hand.
No. People used to get their phone snatched at the bus stop.
Are you serious?
Yeah, like the kids stand at the bus stop, like playing on their phones, and people walk up and snatch them. Like that's not uncommon, especially in Detroit where like a lot of kids catch the bus to school. There's the city bus to school. But I mean, that's just an easy pocket to put it in. I mean, I put my phone in my back pocket all the time.
Well, I got a clip on the side of my belt.
But see, like that's lame.
How that's lame?
That's just art. Like only boys wear clips.
I've seen females wear clips.
When at the gym?
No. At the gym.
Cause that's the only time I would clip my phone to anything.
At the gym, they got it on their arm. You know, they got it on that armband. You know?
But who? Old women?
No, young women.
You ain't no young. What young? What's young?
A lot of young chicks.
What's young?
In their 20s.
No, you have not. You is lying.
Yeah, they got that little thing that you put it on their arm, and they got the headphones, and they in the gym.
Yeah, in the gym.
Oh, yeah,
I'm talking about women. You wear a clip on a regular basis, right?
Yes.
That's you because you're old. That's
what?
An old person thing.
It is?
Yes, it is. Like, when phones came out, they came out with clips, and everybody thought that clips was cool. And y'all just stuck with the clips. And that's why millennials break their phone. We break our phones.
Right.
They don't like cases. Most people don't have cases. And if they got a case, it's because it's cute. So, it's no clip that's going with that case. So.
Well, before I leave out of Sprint purchasing a new phone, I'm going to walk out with a case.
Yeah, but everybody don't budget for the case.
I got this auto box
or
case.
The screen protector.
And I'm cool with that. This is what I'm doing.
Everybody don't budget for that.
Well, I don't understand.
It's
why
like,
not?
First of all, so like for the phone that I have right now, I had to pay $149 to get the phone. Excuse me. I'm so sleepy because it was a lease agreement, so I had to pay $149 to get out of the lease agreement early.
Right.
After doing that, I had to put down a certain amount of money towards getting the new phone that I had.
Right.
I had spent like over $300 something. So I mean, at that point, you like, well, I don't have no money for no case. That wasn't in the budget. Like when I called up here, they was like, "Is this much to end this? Is this much to start up this?" And that's all the money I brought. So.
You gotta.
And then they don't make cases that are, if it's like this case go to this phone, but it don't go. It's go to 5, but it don't go to 6. It's go to 7, but it don't go to the 8. You know, like they change the phone all the time. That it's just like, if you want the new phone every year, you have to buy a new case every year, and that's not what's up. So, no case it is. And then your phone just looks sweeter without a case.
Well, I don't know. Well,
I guess I'm
I'm always in the case. Well, last week they released the 25th edition anniversary of the movie Juice with Tupac Shakur in it.
Well, I never seen it, so.
You never saw Juice? Okay.
No.
Well, they added
Sorry.
they added an additional scene, which I don't want to spoil for nobody, so I'm not gonna tell you. Is it a
bad scene, or is it good, or like?
To me,
was it just uncut, or did they add it, or was it uncut?
Well, it was added in, like they showed it to you in how they deleted it out, right? And it would have made Tupac's character just that much more the man. That much more the man.
So why did they? Okay, you said they added it as
they added it in to show you, right? And it was something. Okay, fine.
Was it original? No, you don't have to tell it. Was it an original clip?
It was an original.
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but they took it out. They edited it out and
took
that part out.
I'm sorry.
Okay, so they took that part out. My fault. They took that part out, and when you gotta just go get the DVD and you'll see it. They had the old crew there together, all of them. They had Q, the big dude, was it Raheem and Steels?
I don't know.
The actual, I don't know their real names. All I know is Omar Epps' real name and the other two guys.
He was Q, right?
That was Q. Yeah. So yeah, they had them there as the ages they are today. They was talking about it.
What's the movie about Juice about? What's
Juice,
that about?
It was about three young guys. It was
a drug movie.
No, it wasn't a drug movie. It's four guys. My bad. Four guys. And they were just, doing things that teenagers do every day in New York.
Okay.
One of them was a DJ, and how they had to do what they had to do to survive, skip school, make a little money, hustling, and all that. It was actually a good movie, but they put some add-ins, an extra hour worth of stuff in there, like behind the scenes with Tupac and the other guys. And Tupac was a fucking funny guy. He was acting like Tony Montana, and behind the scene and talking mad major shit, fucking with the Fat Boy Steels. It was funny, I thought it was very funny.
That's cool.
Yeah, and not only Juice, but Ice Cube's Death Certificate. They also released the 25th anniversary edition of that. The Death Certificate, his album.
That's what the name of the album was?
Yes, okay. Death Certificate back from 1991.
That's the year I was born.
And it has 3 new songs on there. Only One Me, Good Cop, Bad Cop, and Dominate the Weak. So I like Only One Me and Dominate the Weak. I like that. And let me tell you about Only One Me. He's talking about basically how he created Eazy-E. How he gave Tupac his thugism, and he's just talking about the rappers that came before him that he looked up to, and he wasn't dissing Tupac or Eazy-E when he said that. He was just basically saying that he wrote all Eazy-E songs. Yeah, he wrote all Eazy-E songs, so he did create Eazy-E. And when look at it, Tupac wasn't rapping back then when NWA came out, and he saw what was going on. Tupac saw that, hey, I like this, let me rap about this. So yeah, he contributes to all that, and he was just paying himself homage in the song. That's all it is. Yeah, that's all he was doing, is paying himself homage. So that's. I
wonder what J.Street got. We gotta ask J.Street what he think about the. J.Street, what you think? We gotta have to ask him next week, though.
Yeah, most definitely. Make sure we keep that one about and ask him about that. Okay. And we're doing. Let's talk about relationships. In a relationship, in my thing, if you're gonna be in a relationship, it takes 2 breadwinners to succeed. Not just one, but 2. Because you can do more with 2 paychecks. In a
relationship?
Yeah, in a relationship.
What, like, in terms of what?
Just say, okay, this is my man, and this is my woman, or this is my woman, this is my man. You know how y'all do, okay.
Or what are you trying to do with 2 paychecks in terms of relationship? That's what I'm saying.
Oh.
Are you talking about kids? Are you talking about... What are you talking about?
Anything in life that you want to do. If the kid situation, you 2 paychecks... Of course, you two gonna stack together, responsible people, or just say y'all trying to build something, and 2 paychecks coming in, you can do more than just 1 paycheck, right? So like, just say for instance, the cars broke down this week, and it's 2 paychecks.
Yep.
one of them can help take care of the car, another can take care of what's going on in the house. You're not going to go short. Whereas if there's only one paycheck coming in, right?
The paycheck gotta go to the car.
Gotta go to the car, and some bills gonna fall behind, or you're gonna say, well, I gotta catch the bus for a couple weeks or whatever.
Oh,
so I gotta pay my bills.
That's not gonna happen.
It's not gonna happen.
I'm not catching no buses no more in my life.
Oh, me neither. You know,
I walked there first.
Last time I called a bus, I was about 14. Seriously, that was the last time I called a bus. I was about 14 years old. And back then, bus fare was 50 cents.
That's because you real old.
I'm not old. I'm still a young guy.
Okay.
Very young. So, ladies and gentlemen.
You got kids that are my age.
Yes, I do.
You don't make you young.
It do make me young.
Whatever.
Maybe I started when I was young having my kids. I could have been 12 and 13.
No, you wasn't. Try it.
Try it.
You would always be like, well, I was an OG. And if that's the case, ain't no statutes of limitations up. How about that?
Okay, Danny Ave. You are something else. That's why I love Danny Ave. Danny Ave is Danny Ave, and you cannot get around it. So what you got to talk about, Danny Ave?
Well, actually, I thought J.Street was going to be here, so I didn't prepare.
Oh, you didn't prepare? Well, that's why we got this interview with Danny Boy.
Oh,
so we good. We prepare. We just wrap the show and go into the Danny Boy interview. What you think?
Yeah, I think so. I think people are ready to hear that.
Most definitely. Well, people, stay tuned and listen to this interview and check us out later on, you know what I'm saying, through YouTube. And everybody, if you want Danny, you want her to give her them rants, y'all see some shit.
Get some emails.
Yes, ladies, gentlemen, send them emails. The313liveshow@gmail.com.
You know, the fans really be holding you to your word. They be really holding you. Like, you say something,
yeah.
Be like, so when you gonna do what you said?
Oh, yeah.
Don't say that on there.
All right, and if they are listeners, we got some of the most wonderful listeners in the world, Danny. So, you know, they support us and they rock with us. And I didn't know that, you know, a lot of them say they listen to your podcast. A few of them say they listen to your podcast.
Then I'm sorry. Because I've been slacking.
Yeah. Yep, see that she been slacking, y'all. Get on her.
So much going on. I'm going to put out a show this week.
She's going to put out a show.
I got a show. I just haven't edited it.
See there? She be playing,
2
y'all.
weeks ago.
And Danny be having some great shows. I don't know why she be playing. She like a dope dealer. You know that dope dealer, they got the best dope. And then they know, well, I can just go on break for a couple weeks and I come back.
Well, actually, I need an editor, so I just don't. I'll pay for editing. I just don't like editing my show.
Why?
And it's just tiring.
It's tiring.
It's not a lot of work. It's only about 2 hours worth of work.
True.
If that. I mean, if I had an editor, I would tell them, okay, so cut something at like 1:30. Something I said there or something happened there. Cut that part out. But it would be very easy. So if anybody is in Detroit and wants to edit, is editing, knows how to edit a podcast, I mean, or I could just teach you and then you could just edit for me.
And you know what, Danny? Since another thing, since you've been on the show and you always said editing, I've been playing with the editing a little bit, and I have edited our shows a little bit, like took certain stuff out or shorten out lines where we took long pauses and it
flow together very well.
Yes, it does.
I mean, especially, I like it would. I don't know. I just like the editing aspect of my show. Like, we don't go straight through.
Right.
So that's better for us, just anyways, to get ourselves ready what we're going to talk about in each segment. But it's a lot of work because you got to overlap music and stuff. And
shout out to Dr. B, y'all. Dr. B, I can't wait for Danny to
bring
him on the show.
I am. I'm gonna get on that. Now you can hold me to that.
Yes, he's a cool dude.
But he lives in Ypsilanti, so we're just gonna have to figure out a day we're gonna get him down here.
True, or he gotta call in or something. Give us a few minutes of the phone.
He can call in.
Yeah,
that's true. Okay.
For sure. So we makes that happen, ladies and gentlemen, and get it popping. So the moment you all have been waiting for, and after this commercial break, the Danny Boy interview is coming right up. Bye. See you next week. Stay up to date what's going on with the 313 Live Show. You can follow us on social media. We're on Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube, The 313 Live Show. You can also follow our page on Facebook, The 313 Live Show on podcast. And if you have anything you want to say to us, please feel free to leave us an email, The313liveshow@gmail.com. Okay, audience, I promised you guys I was gonna get this brother on the phone, and he is here. We got Mr. Danni Boy himself on the phone with the 313 Live Show. How you doing, Mr. Danni Boy?
All is well, brother. I appreciate you having me, man, and I appreciate everybody waiting to see exactly what I have to say. I appreciate you, brother.
Hey, brother. Hey, you have been one that has been vocal and does not bite your tongue, and you say what you gotta say, and hey, everything else that falls behind with it, hey, you deal with that shit and keep it rolling, and you're not fake with it. You know what I'm saying? So that's a good thing. So, Mr. Danni Boy, let's get off into it, man. Okay, we saw the on you not on it was on YouTube and all over social media. You had took to social media and you had addressed the so-called Tupac fans who claim that they're Tupac fans for saying that they're not gonna go see the movie. And I was like, okay, I've been saying some of the same things that this brother was saying, that you were saying. And then you had, spoke on Miss Afeni Shakur. And it was a lot of people kind of heated about that, brother. Do you mind talking about that a little bit?
Yeah, let's. I want to make this clear too. It's amazing how I've made a lot of posts. I've made posts of me singing. I've made posts about my book, Stranded on Death Row. I've done a lot of things on my Instagram and YouTube and so on my social media outlets. It's just amazing how this conversation was blown up so big. But I meant everything that I said, and I want to be clear about it. And let me be clear about what I mean. I think you started the sentence off real good. Mm-hmm. These so-called Tupac fans.
Right.
There's no way I think that a real Tupac fan would say that they're not going to go see something that's going to be in the movie theaters because it counts when we go to the movies.
Yes,
whether it's a Tupac movie or whether it's Wonder Woman, it counts when you go to the box office. Mm-hmm. So real fans, no matter what it is, need to go see exactly what it is that was given on the screen. Just the support of the legacy of Tupac. When the Biggie movie came out, the Biggie fans, and whether they were Biggie and Pac fans, people went out and supported that movie. Then you have a judgment of what a movie is. As far as I'm concerned, as far as people having opinions about how the business went, as far as the estate or the family not wanting the movie to be out, man, this is business. And Tupac is a big name. Mm-hmm. If they didn't want that movie to be out, it wouldn't be out.
I said
if they were doing something in that movie, it wouldn't be out. They would stop it. It's been a lot of things that estate has stopped, that many other estates have stopped. Mm-hmm. So it's not like, these people are the ones that saying, everybody, some family members not supporting it, some friends not supporting it. That don't mean that business wasn't right or whatever it was. And whose business is it?
True.
The business is if we fans, it's to support artists.
That's true.
And make no mistake about it, Tupac was my friend.
Mm-hmm.
Make no mistake about it. That was my friend. I didn't have the relationship that I had with Tupac's mom was just that, as his mother. Mm-hmm. When I knew her since I was 16 years old. I knew her as Miss Shakur. That is a person that I used to call on the phone and talk to before she even got Tupac money.
Right.
When she was struggling, she and I sat and talked on the phone. So, so for sure I said some things that, I'm a very vocal person. I don't bite my tongue. I'm not running. I ain't ran this long. Danni Boy ain't been hiding nowhere. I haven't been hiding since the Death Row days.
That's true, brother. Hey, man, it's, like I say, man, everybody just like, I did an interview. I did a video after I watched the video and on YouTube. And I addressed my people and I told my people, we will not disrespect the man. Just hold him accountable for what he said.
And listen, and I'm a grown man. Mm-hmm. Bro, I work in the funeral industry.
Right.
I don't speak. I try my best not to speak ill of the dead. I know the rules about the dead.
Yes, sir.
But when you're talking about songs that's been sold a lot. I mean, I've seen some of the comments from some fans. Well, this is on Tupac was the only music he was on. I mean, how big is that? I don't take that for granted.
No.
That was big for me to be on Tupac records. But I'm beyond just the whole celebratorial thing or celebrating that I'm on that record. Being on those records, it's equal to making money.
Yes.
It equals to making money, and I'm the only person that's on the scale that's not being paid. I don't care if it's 5%, 10%, 15%. We're talking about a record that when downloads was on cell phones, it probably sold 1 million, 2 million downloads. It wasn't Tupac part that was on the download. It was me. It was Danni boy singing.
Yes, it was.
It's not like people don't know that that's me singing, and I'm not taking anybody else's credit. That's my credit.
Yes, sir.
So there are a lot of things that I forgot and I forgiven. But my royalties is it's unforgiven. That's not mine. It's my kid.
Yes.
So anybody got a problem with me being emotional about it or so assertive about it, I'm willing to meet them in the streets about it. You can't get mad at me about my shit.
No.
It's my money that's owed to me. And we're not talking about $100.
No, we talking in the millions.
$2,000.
We talking
about serious gold.
Yes, millions. We talking about millions.
And let me tell you, I didn't just start talking this shit when Afeni passed. I'm sorry, rest in peace. My mother passed unexpectedly when I was 16. I know how that feels. But when my mother passed, guess what my mother left here when she left medical bills.
Yes.
She left bills, and those people that she left bills with, they were contacting us so that they could get paid. There is no such thing that, okay, they're dead and the bill is gone. And this type of bill, had it left and Mr. Shakur didn't leave any money to that estate, Danni Boy couldn't say nothing. Then I could sit back and take it as a lesson learned.
Right.
This record is still making money.
Oh, yes, it is.
If anybody think I'm a fool for asking about it, they're a damn fool.
Oh, no, you're not a fool, brother, because that, like I did another video there, and I told people that, okay, this is money. This is business. So you would expect that brother to say what he has to, say an addressing about his money, because it's your money. And like I asked the people, my audience as well, if somebody owed you some money in the streets, would you let that go? No, you'd be ready to do something about it. I done seen a man die for less. I'm talking about coins.
For less.
Yes.
Exactly. And bro, let me tell you, man, it's not, it does get emotional when this movie come out, and it's an emotional thing for me. Like, Pac wasn't just a nigga that I just met and I went in the studio like one of these other niggas and they gave me some money on the side. Whether it was 6 months, whether it was a year, at the time when Pac came to Death Row, that's when he became my friend. I don't judge my friends if I've known him 2 months. I judge him as a friend because he accepted me as a friend.
True. Because you can go
That's
back.
what he accepted me as. Nobody else has to tell me what he accepted me as.
Yes. Hey, I saw the pictures, and if you go back, and I told everybody, you go back and you find pictures, you will find more pictures of you, Suge, and Pac together more than you see.
Together.
Yes, more than you see.
That's who was together daily, bro. And it's like, and I'm the one that's supposed to sit back. I'm the one that's being out of everything and left out of the picture.
Yes.
I mean, okay, I like the All Eyes on Me record, but I believe I was blessed to be on a lot of fucking hits on the record.
Yes. Yes, you was.
I don't have a record plaque, bro. Not just a check. I don't have a record plaque. A record plaque is given to people that was a part of a record.
That's true. And you don't even have not one plaque?
Bro, I don't have a plaque. I can buy one, but that's not. I didn't walk in barbershops and seen it with a plaque from All Eyes on Me.
Are you serious, bruh? If they want you to pay.
I walked in other producers' house and seen that. I was like, what the fuck were you when we was working? When Pop worked on that record, bro, I was in the studio damn near every day. That's how I got on those records. Wasn't no fucking email me, hit me on a fucking Facebook, and we might do a fucking record. I was in A and he was in B studio.
And he was always coming to pull you out of your studio session.
He was pulling me out of my session to work with him.
Most deaf.
So am I emotional about, when I meet John B, I met John B, and much respect to John B. When I met John B said, hey, bro, that song, man, is incredible. I'm giving him respect for what he did with Pac. But I know he wasn't in the studio with Pac. I had forgot that was me that sung the fucking hook on the same song he sung. Who wrote that? I wrote that shit.
Wait a minute, which song you talking about? The Are You Still Down album?
Exactly.
Get the fuck out of here! I was looking at a video, right?
John B said when he sang that song, when he said, we got to go to the right. I'm sorry. John B said that when he said, bro, when I heard that song and before I did it, I got some runs and everything from what you did on it. I don't care about them taking me off, my nigga. I don't have to sing every fucking hook.
No, because John B, he blatantly lied then and said he was in the studio with Tupac.
Maybe he was.
No, yeah, he said
Maybe he was.
Right. No, he's, yeah.
Maybe I shouldn't have said that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to say he's lying, because maybe him and Pac, I can't say with him and Pac. I wasn't with Pac where, you know, I wasn't with him every step of the way.
Okay.
But for him to walk up to me and tell me, I've recorded songs that, my nigga, I forgot I recorded.
Yeah, I've seen an interview where you stated that you done, like, you can actually go out and you can hear a song and know, hey, that was me that was on this song, or, you know, remember, hey, I used to be on that track. I heard you, you say that.
So 2008 is when I started making these posts. I didn't make these posts when Miss Shakur passed. She was living.
Right.
She was living when I made these posts. If I'm lying, why didn't she say I'm lying? Why didn't she say nothing to me?
Okay.
I mean, she's the leader. And being a leader ain't just about this up. And being a leader and saying we running for black people, it's not just about what the fuck you doing. It's about what you did. It's about what you continuously doing.
Correct.
You don't stop it. If Dr. King was living, he wouldn't. Oh yeah, I did this in the '60s, but now I'm just fucking over my people.
Wow.
Just like she went out to Pac money, my nigga.
Mm-hmm.
How can you cry with me on the phone because they not taking care of you for your son money, but take my son money from me?
Wow. So you and Miss Shakur, Afeni Shakur, you guys have sit down and had phone conversations before the money started coming in.
Before she even got paid. Before she even got paid, my nigga. I don't have a problem with people mothers. Like, when I meet somebody and they mother meet me, more than likely they accept me as a son. I'm that nigga. I'm not the disrespectful nigga that people don't respect. The mothers are attracted to me as a son because I'm respectful.
Beautiful.
So don't put me in a respectful place and play with my emotions because I'm a respectful person, and send me a contract and have me sign it and tell me you're going to pay me in 30 days, you're going to pay me in 60 days, you're going to pay me in 90 days, and then say, oh, you know, by the way, we paid Suge your money.
Yeah.
I'm cool with that.
Mm-hmm. Now,
I'm cool with that if that's the way it went.
Now, let me ask you a question, brother, because I've seen that interview. Okay, now, you and her, you guys had sat down and worked out a deal for the songs that you sung on, and she was going to pay you. And when it was time to get paid, you didn't see your money. Suge saw your money. Could you explain how that happened? Is it because Suge, had everything signed over to him, or did she just pay him the money?
Well, I don't know. Guess what? If you paid in this business, when you pay money, you got to say, I paid money, and you got to show a check.
Right.
You got to show a receipt.
Mm-hmm.
It's called account statement. They said they supposed to be able to say, I paid $10 to Suge.
Right.
And now you can go after him.
Okay.
When I asked them for account statements that I'm due, my contract say I'm due this. Not only does my contract say I'm due this, right?
Mm-hmm.
The agreement that she and I made says, do not pay a third party.
Right.
But you paid him my money?
Wow.
Then when I talked to Suge about it, he's like, shit, I wouldn't agree to no fucking 15%. I ain't mad at you. That's 50% of the song. What's up? You want me to go get your money? I was like, hell no.
Wow, this is deep. So you was only getting the 15% off of this song. Ain't that?
Come on, man.
Huh?
Come on, that in itself is a ripoff.
Yeah, that was a rip. That's what I'm saying. 15%. That's what I'm saying.
But let me correct it too, because I heard you say this. Like at that time, I was working a job. I wasn't working at McDonald's. When I said that I was in that interview and saying about McDonald's,
right.
I remember days being in McDonald's where I was in the line getting ready to get food.
Okay.
I was getting ready to get food, and people knew my video was on the TV.
Okay.
And I would get chased out because of popularity, because I'm in McDonald's, but I was barely able to pay for food.
Wow. You know.
Am I shit playing on the radio?
Yes, I remember.
And then everybody want to find out what to say. Oh, I got an ulterior motive. My motive is to get my motherfucking check. Ain't no other motive. I mean, if there's another motive, you know how much other shit I can make up that's a lie? Do you know how much bullshit I could lie and say and really lie and say? Because I was there. I could say anything because nobody else was there.
Wow, and you're right.
There's plenty of lies. I could have came up with for tabloids. I don't play those fucking games. My shit I said, goddammit, if I said it while it took me 10 years, it took me 10 years to get past hurt. That these grown-ass people would fuck over a 16, 17-year-old kid.
Wow, that is deep, and you
And then
100%.
I'm saying comics like, take an L because you got an opportunity to work with Pop. Wrong nigga to say that to. I don't give a fuck who you are.
No, you
I
don't
don't
take
give a fuck if it's Mahalia Jackson, nigga.
No,
I'm just as gifted. I'm just as gifted.
No, you don't take an L for
God
that.
is gifted me just as much.
No L's.
And what I do, I need to get paid for it, bro. And when I was a little boy, I sung in the studio and I prostituted my gift.
Yeah,
I stood around and couldn't wait for the damn microphone to be plugged up so I could be on the song. Had I known that at the end of the day, 24 years later, when I'm talking to people and they're telling me, damn, I'm receiving checks, bro, off of this type of song, and they just sent me $26,000. Huh? And it's no bigger than the songs that I did? You motherfucking right I'm mad. You fucking right the estate needs to talk to me.
Most
You
definitely.
fucking right the family should be talking to me. And they should be talking to me trying to figure out what the fuck they owe me. Not with no motherfucking problem.
You didn't get paid, and you were on the biggest. You were on the biggest hits, the biggest, and you should have got paid. Now, let me talk about you and Suge's situation. Have you spoken to Suge? Really, have Suge reached out to you or anything, or try? What is you guys' relationship like today? Because I know that Suge did.
Suge can't have. Oh, really?
Oh, you can't?
That's what I'm hearing.
Okay.
Now, Suge not really allowed to have phone calls.
Okay.
I'm forever talking to Suge's family, or in some type of way, to his sisters, or one of the mothers of his kids or something, his son. I'm forever talking to them. Our relationship, I'm not quite sure where our relationship stands. I've been adamant, and I think that I've been adamant about how I feel about him. Suge took me under his wing as a son, okay, and was my guardian, and I respect him for that. Unfortunately, I'm just a super loyal ass nigga, and I'm more forgiving than most people. I know Suge lost Death Row. I understand what he's going through. I can't imagine, but I can't imagine what he's going through. Of all these things that's happening in his life. But I do understand the system of reaping what you sow.
Yes, sir.
And I won't interfere with that.
I
won't interfere with what's going on with that. Say it again?
There you go, brother. You are 100% right.
I understand we're reaping what he sowed. And I don't have to kill Suge. It's been many a days that I prayed for that nigga to die because of the way he did me.
Wow.
And that didn't get me nowhere. That didn't get me nowhere. I'm not wishing death on these people. I'm a nigga that appreciates what he did do for me.
Most definitely.
But I do have to have a conversation why you had to do me like this.
Oh yeah, you gotta have a conversation. Yes, it gotta be a conversation. So is there another thing? Is there any talks so far to this day with you and the Tupac estate to try to correct this?
They ignored me just like they've been ignoring me the last 15 years.
Wow.
And guess what? If they wrong, or if I'm wrong, what happened is they send out a letter to tell you to shut up because you're wrong.
Right.
Send me a shut up letter. Prove to the people that I'm wrong.
And they haven't sent you that
Suge
letter.
lost Death Row. He lost the masters and everything to Tupac stuff. Davey came in charge of them records and masters. They're not expecting Suge to do. I'm talking about for right now.
Right.
Let's say, for instance, and I get small checks now. I'm listed as a writer on the song.
Right.
I get small checks now. My money I'm worried about is what happened to the big money. Where did that check go? I should be sitting nice, bro, off of the music that I wrote and sang.
Yes, that's the $1 million question right there. Where did this money go? Because you're entitled to a lot of money, brother. Lots of money.
And I got a contract with me and Afeni Shakur signature on it. It's not shit that I'm talking. I didn't make this up. I got a contract.
Right.
Where my money at? And if you paid it off on my behalf, what a receipt?
That's a good question.
So I can sue the appropriate person. I make a left go back.
So okay, have you?
Where's the receipt so I can sue the right person?
Right. Now I've seen the interviews where you say you had got several lawyers to go through it, and they all dropped out of it because it was such a big mess. Are you still pursuing the case to get this corrected with an attorney to pick it up?
Look, let me tell you. With a lawyer, the thing about it with an estate that got as much money as that estate have, it's kind of hard to tell your lawyer to go in there and fight them if you ain't got the money.
True.
You understand? They got lawyers that go in there and work for people like me every day. It's their job to come in there and keep their money right. Keep them clean. That's fine.
Okay.
They got people that do that. Me, every time I take a lawyer, I got to go take them $5,000 deposit to get them to get in conversation with people.
Right.
And yeah, that's not the kind of money. I don't have that kind of money to the left. They can cost $200,000 fighting them.
Yes.
I don't have that kind of money. And I've talked to attorneys that probably could handle the job, but it's a job. It's not going to be easy to call them and say, no. It's not easy to just call these people and say, hey, this is what it is. They might just cut a check. Then they might just be assholes.
Right.
But lawyers want to be paid just like I want to be paid.
That's true. Now,
I had people offer to give me the money, for me the money so they can pay for the lawyer, and whatever you get, give me 80% of it. Nigga, please.
Get the fuck out of here. You for real? Nah.
Listen though, what people gotta understand is it don't matter, my nigga. That's my kids' money. If I die tomorrow, they gotta pay it too, and in about a week.
That's true.
Because then it become a part of my estate.
Most deaf. Now let's talk about this.
They gotta pay the debt.
Yeah, they gotta pay it. Now let's talk about this Tupac estate, because you got a lot of fucking ignorant motherfuckers, and I'm tired of arguing with these ignorant motherfuckers, swearing up and down that the white man has came in and stole Tupac's estate. The Shakur family does not even own the estate no more. Tom Wiley, whatever his name is the actual owner of the estate, which I told him, which is a lie. He's just a trustee over the estate, and Afeni Shakur assigned him the trustee over the estate. Do the Shakur family that you know of still have the estate?
I mean, that's a hard question, because you know what I mean. When you don't understand this business, there's no telling what kind of stuff going on behind them closed doors.
Okay.
And it's been known before that those lawyers that's smarter than us, they come in and take things from us.
That's
so
true.
if everybody wasn't holding their hands tight, there is a possibility of it. I hope he do. I know I don't. I'm sorry, I shouldn't say that.
Right.
Because whoever owns the Shakur estate, Pac stuff to be with his family.
Right.
There's no doubt about it. I wish they could just point to whoever got it so I could stop cussing the wrong motherfuckers out.
I will be assuming his sister, since she's the last, it would be her. But let's
I understand Mr. Core was married as well, so I don't know.
Oh yeah, hey, I've seen all the interviews with lawyers and everybody. They say that will not happen. That money, that everything is gonna stay under the state. That husband has no rights to anything. He's not even going to get it. This is, the words is going out from the attorneys that is it's sad. So let me jump around, because I'm jumping around a little bit, Danny boy, and I'm excited to have you, man, because talking to you, man, I remember listening to I Ain't Mad at You, seeing the video, like, damn, this is out cold here, this is popping. Danny boy, when you and Tupac, because it's two versions to I Ain't Mad at You. The version is on All Eyes on Me, and then the radio version, which was the video version. Which version was actually the first version that was recorded?
I think the one that was recorded, because the second one was more of a live version.
Yes.
That live version was the second recording.
Okay.
They just changed the music a little more. I think Kevin Lewis, rest in peace, Kevin Lewis changed the music a little more live on that version.
Yes, and that was the video version. The
Yeah,
one
that was the video version.
Yes. Now, when you guys put this song together, man, how did that collaboration come together? You and Tupac with this collaboration.
Well, I guess I got to say this here, y'all, and y'all can really get to understand more why, about it, because everybody know I have a book out called Stranded on Death Row. There's no doubt I'm gonna promote it every time I talk.
There you go.
It is my story and my musical journey. It's called Stranded on Death Row. It's available at IamDannyBoy.com, and it's available on Amazon. And I talk about these things that we're talking about as well, just a little more extensive. It's not a tell-all; it's a share-all. I'm just telling what I did. It's been a great experience. I didn't know how big this was going to be, because I was just over there excited being on Death Row before Pac came. I was excited because Suge was the man, and I was able to hang up under him, a spoiler dude from Chicago, on the West Coast recording these records. And when Pac got there, he liked the way that I sing, and he always called me when I was in the studio. I would be in the studio recording. They have sessions with Pac busting in the studio while I'm recording, getting me to come out of the studio. I'm sure. Getting me to come out of the studio to record these songs. And, I don't know which one was recorded first. I do understand that Pac never seen the I Ain't Mad At You video, though.
Right. So he never saw the video.
He never seen that video.
Wow. Okay. Damn. Now, let's go back to the night in Vegas. Okay. That's a night that every true Tupac fan wish never happened. And like I said, I know you wish it hadn't happened, because you were just like, Pac was like family to you. We just fans. And it's deeper than fans, with us. It's deeper with you than it is with us. So in the hospital, Danny, you got so many people claiming they was there. I was there. I was with Tupac. I was there. We was there. And then you hear, well, this person wasn't there. That person wasn't there. This person is lying. We know for a fact that you were there, and it's been proven by more than one person that you were there. What was it like, Danny?
Every day.
What was it?
Every day.
Every day. What was it like seeing Tupac there? Was it like you guys thought he was going to pull through, or you knew off the rip that it was bad?
I'm going to tell you, I don't think I even lived in reality when it came to things like that, because I guess I realized I didn't. I treated it as like, so we had so much money around us, and, that's Tupac, and this is Suge, and we got the best of doctors, I'm sure, in there, because that's Pac. This nigga been talking about he done got shot before, he gonna live, and, this is gonna be bigger than ever. Is what you would think. And that's what I really thought. Like, I knew that he was in a bad shape, but I didn't know he was in dying shape, so to say. You know what I mean? And I understand death, man. Like I said, I lost my mother when I was 16 years old. You know what I mean? So, and this didn't happen too much longer after. So I understand what it is, and it was just a feeling of you know what I mean? Pac was young, and you thought he was gonna make it through, bro. I mean, because he was a warrior. And I was, like you said, I was there every day. I don't want to even, I can't say when people came, and I've said it before. I did say, I never seen Snoop there, and I didn't see Snoop there. But Snoop could have came there at, at 2:00 in the morning when I wasn't there. He could have came there at 3:00 in the morning. You know what I mean? I don't know who was there. One thing one thing to me, when it came to my mother's death, I like to always say, my cousin and I always say it to each other, you don't remember who came, but you always remember who didn't show up.
That's true. That is true.
You always remember who didn't come. And the important people, I can remember when I was there, who was in the room. One dude was like, yeah, you lying, you saying, a change is going to come. That's something a nigga like me singing. I don't I'm 16. Hell, at that time, I wish I could have sung something younger.
Right.
But that's what he liked. Pac liked old school music. That's what me, him, and Suge did when we chilled. We listened to oldies.
Right.
And I swear to goodness, I sung that song 100 times probably a week.
Wow.
And his mother, I don't have to lie about what his mother said to. That was a spiritual moment, a moving moment. You know what I mean? I remember standing on the side of him praying. And when I say I sang for him, I didn't say I sang to get like it's gonna get me an extra damn book sale or extra, you finna give me cookies and no shit like that.
Right.
It's the truth.
Hey, I didn't see that you had lied about it at all because it made sense to me. You was the singer, and people sing at people's bedside. I've witnessed that.
That's what I'm saying. So who else was gonna sing? I don't know if Nate came. Nate might have came. But when Snoop was there, Snoop didn't rap when he came on the side of these niggas wasn't coming in there busting verses. Nigga, we was in prayer mode. Singing church songs. That's one of the songs I sung. I don't know what the hell else I sung. I know how I am when I move into that spiritual mode.
Nah. Is it true that Pac was alert and shaking the bed like everybody is saying he was shaking and trying to tell y'all something? Is that true?
Hell no. Hell no. That's what people would say if they never been in a room with somebody that never been in a coma or sedated.
Wow.
You know what I mean? I think when certain people came in a room, or when you came in a room, just like with anybody that's sedated or in a coma, they know that person is in the room and they shake a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
They shake a little bit and they move. I can't say. Yeah, he did move times when people came in the room, and when he moved too much, they sedated him more.
Okay.
That's what happened during an induced coma.
Wow. So is it just like he was wide awoke and this person walked in and he's shaking the bed like I'm trying to tell you something?
Come on, man. Wide awoke. That's TV shit.
Thank you very much.
The papers say he was in an induced coma. Look at a video and see somebody in an induced coma. They don't talk. They can't. They're not trying to put together sentences. They're trying to fucking wake up.
Most doubt.
And when you put into an induced coma, that's to take away pain or something, or so that they could do more stuff to you.
True. So, okay, now it says Pac had passed 2 times, and they brought him back. And the 3rd time, that's when Mrs. Shakur said, "Let him go. Don't bring him back." Were you there? Were you there?
Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. When I left from Pac, the night I left from Pac, I went to it was early break of morning. I went to my hotel room, assuming Pac was going to be all right.
Mm-hmm.
By the time I went back up to that hospital and somebody was banging on my door, one of the homies telling me that Pac had passed. And I went straight to the hospital in my T-shirt and some boxers. I went straight to the hospital. Pac had been dead for hours, so no, I wasn't there when she said that. But I mean, that sounds like something a mother would say when she don't want her son to suffer.
No.
That's not hard. That's not hard to believe.
Right. No.
Pac was in trouble. Pac was, you know what I mean? You thought he was gonna pull out, but he was in bad shape. Anybody in a coma is in bad shape.
Yes. So, do you recall the time? Because a fan that told me to ask you that, like, you say somebody said it was early in the morning that he passed, but on the coroner report they say it was 4:03 or something like that, and you said it was early in the morning. What time was that? Let's clear that time up, brother.
Let me tell you, like I can't recall. I do know that I stayed there till early in the morning. And about time they woke me up, because if I stayed there, I know I slept all day. Right. And they had to wake me up. When they woke me up, they told me that he was dead. I can't tell you if it was the break of morning, like, when things like that happen.
Right.
You know what I mean? I couldn't tell if it was the break of morning when it happened. I know that it was a lot of people there, and it looked like it had to be in the evening. When I got there, Pac had been removed from the hospital when I got there.
Wow.
He was gone.
Okay. So I heard another, like, okay, in an interview, I think it was Kurt Cobain. He said that in the video, he said he stayed behind. It was him and someone else, and they are the ones that brought Tupac's ashes back on a plane back to California.
Who did?
Kurt Cobain, the producer.
I don't believe shit Kurt. I don't believe shit Kurt say. I don't know. Why would they give him motherfucking ashes? He wasn't plugged like that. He wasn't plugged like that. Like, I get sick of that nigga talking about some shit that he did. Kurt Cobain was around because I allowed him around.
Right.
Kurt was my boy. When I met that nigga, he was sleeping in a goddamn Suburban truck in the back of the studio. And I allowed the nigga, I didn't know the nigga 12 hours, and I allowed him to move in with me and my family, my daughter and my baby mama. I allowed him to move in because that's the kind of nigga that I am. And I kept Kurt. Kurt was around by the blessings of me. And when that second shift that came with Death Row started fucking me over, that's when he started fucking me over and talking bad. But he need not say like he was just plugged in the beginning. He wasn't plugged like that.
Yeah, because
I don't remember, and I don't know if they gave him a motherfucking flight because we drove up there if he was with us. We drove there. Why would they fly him back?
Good thing, because he swore in the interview, he said that him and someone had stayed behind, and they brought back Tupac's ashes and gave them to his mother. That was it.
Okay. And he sounds like a liar. That sounds like a lie to me.
Yeah, because I was kind of wondering.
I don't know how he got in that.
I was wondering, like, yeah, why would he be in charge of bringing Pac's ashes back? That was something I wanted to know.
That's a lie, but he's a liar, though.
Wow.
He's a liar, and he can get on the show and he can say it. Like, I'm one of the niggas again that's going to say it. Turk was there because he was my homie in the beginning. Then he became Miss Shelley homie. And all of this shit, and I don't know what Reggie Wright, I don't know how he got in the middle with all that shit. But he was with the fuck over me crew.
Wow. That's crazy, man. It's like I said. This is like I said.
Hey, then when a nigga found out when I came out, he tried to contact my baby mama like he was trying to date her.
Get the fuck out of here,
cornball ass nigga.
Are you serious, man? That's straight whole shit right there, man. That was
and that's what everybody don't understand is and I'm willing to say it. I don't know what nobody think about me. I'm gay. I'm gay, and I ain't always been gay. I ain't came up around a lot of gay niggas, and that's not make it twisted like it's bad.
Right.
But all the gay niggas that I know, most of them can fight.
There you go.
I got hands. It's all good. It's all good. Kurt's a bitch. And anybody that got a problem with me saying that, they can step up. Kurt got a problem saying it, they can step up. He can step up. Any motherfucker got a problem with me stepping up for my money, however it is. Like, it is what it is. Like, I got to go all out for mine. If I'm going to go out, I'm going out. At least they going to say Danny died to get his fucking money.
Most definitely. That's how it should be. Seriously, that's how it should be. So, Danny, a couple, I like to bring my fans in and interact, right? And I asked a couple of them to send a few emails in. And I told a couple of them I would read some emails, to you, and to questions. Okay.
Okay.
I got one of the emails here is from a young man. He said, with all these documentaries floating around about Tupac's death, do you feel like any of them have come close to the truth? If so, which one do you support? Do you actually believe that Reggie Wright Jr. was smart enough to put together a big plot to take down Suge and take over Death Row?
No, I just don't believe that. You know what I mean? I don't believe that. I don't know what Reggie Wright's plans were. And I'm not gonna lie on Reggie Wright, even though we've had our differences. Mm-hmm. When him and Suge was around each other, they were like friends. Mm-hmm. He was the head of security. When Suge went to jail, I think he did lose his mind a little bit and became, Suge in his mind. But if you over a company that got about $50 to $100 million and you become the CEO after being the police or security, mm-hmm. and you get that kind of power, everybody can't handle that. And I think he ran into those type of things. But, I can't judge their friendship. He knew Suge since they was little boys.
Right.
You know what I mean? I just don't see that. But we also seen a lot of movies and we know in times that, niggas that know niggas that'll kill each other.
That's true.
So, I don't believe that. A lot of documentaries that come out, state entertainment.
Yes.
Some of them be having me wondering because I don't know quite what happened, my nigga. I don't know. All I know is what happened with me, how I was covered.
Right.
Usually, I would have been in the car with Suge and Pop.
Okay. Now,
Nobody didn't tell me not to. Nobody didn't tell me not to come that night.
right. Okay. Now I got one more. Derek Robinson. Okay, he told me to ask you. To your knowledge, did the Lakewood Mall incident happen? If you don't want to answer that, do you think Tupac's murder was solved by murder rap?
I did hear from the homie that did happen at Lakewood, and there was a lot of things that was going on. You know, a lot of things going on. I heard that it was a bounty out for anybody that had death row change. So I wouldn't put it past anybody.
Okay. Now this is the last one I'm gonna ask you, and this was a good one. You know, a great question. I thought it was a great one. The person asked, okay, let's see if we gonna get to it. Okay, here we go. What did Tupac do in his spare time when he wasn't working? Meaning hobbies, interests, and please tell him this guy says he is a big fan of your work.
I think. Thank you. I think the Outlaw would be able to answer that more because again, you know, the Outlaw was really the proteges of Pac. Those were like his little brothers or his sons or whatever. You know, they consider themselves to him.
Mm-hmm.
But when he and I was around each other, Pac was around each other. It was all about good times, and you know, Pac enjoyed being around people that I think that he loved, and I think he was enjoying the moment of freedom. And being able to live a good life. You know what I mean? It's not like, you know, I have to remind people, you know, when Pac got out of jail, when Suge when he got him out of jail, you know, it wasn't like Pac, I don't know if he had a lot of money or if he didn't have a lot of access to money.
Right.
But if he had access to money, Suge wouldn't have had it when he got him out of jail. You know, one thing Suge was good at was if he didn't give you a lot of money, it at least made you feel like you had a lot of money and you had all the benefits that came with that.
Yeah.
You know, and I think that's what he did, man. But other than that, Pac like reading.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Pac like reading and feeding his mind and eating damn chicken and smoking good weed.
Eating chicken and smoking good weed. That's what's up. Okay.
What's up?
Now, one more. Let me ask you. Okay, now I've heard this. Okay, like at the end, Hussein Fatal was not really around in the end, like going near the death of Tupac. And I've always wondered that. Then I've heard something that came from Frank Alexander, Tupac's bodyguard, that the reason why Fatal wasn't around was one night they went out to a club and got drunk. Pac and them, they got back to the house. Pac had a white Lexus SUV. And Pac wasn't, passed out, and Fatal took the white Lexus SUV without Pac's permission and wrecked it. And Pac kicked him out of the Outlaws right then and there and flew him back to Jersey and didn't deal with him anymore. Do you know anything about that being true?
No, I don't. I don't know anything about that, and I don't actually remember him not being around like that because I remember him being around.
Okay. Wow. Okay. So now, Danny, what is it that you doing today? Do you have any new projects coming? And tell us a little bit more about your book. Tell the people about your book and where they can get it, and just let's talk about it.
I'm blessed to still be able to still be holding the gift of singing, man. I know one thing for sure: I can sing and cook, and I'm able to still sing. And I'm on the road a lot with Casey and JoJo, whether it's doing backgrounds or being featured in the show with them. I'm out with Elder Bart sometimes. Still being featured with, on the stage. I'm always performing with my band. Mm-hmm. And right now, my goal is to be a number one author with my book, Stranded on Death Row. Mm-hmm. And it's just not about death row. It started off in the beginning of my life. It's always been challenges, in my life. This ain't, it ain't a sad story. I'm just happy to share my testimony, to share my story, what I've been through. I'm a dude that my mother had 7 strokes when she was pregnant with me.
Wow.
You know what I mean? And for me to get an opportunity, my mother lost her singing voice. For me to get an opportunity out of a large family that sing and get an opportunity to do some of the things that I did in L.A. and travel the world and sing, I wanted to share those experiences with people. And it ain't been good. I shared everything. I shared the good, the bad, the ugly. I talked in the book about the death of my mother and what happened around that time. I talk a little bit about Miss LA, why I'm so mad and what happened with that. I talk about why I came out. I came out because I was dating someone that committed suicide. And they committed suicide because of what people think. Can you imagine that?
Wow.
Can you imagine, like, if I really was intaking some of the threat that I was getting over what I'm saying about the Shakur family and what I'm saying about wanting to be paid, or if I was really intaking some of the faggot names that I'm called and eat a dick and you got this and you gonna die of AIDS. If I took in some of that, my nigga, if I wasn't as strong as I was, I can imagine why people commit suicide. So they got people that's just careless,
Mm-hmm.
like reckless, grown ass people. And the problem is that it's our people.
Yes.
I got more black people saying shit to me, my nigga, and people from overseas like, hey man, bro, I'm with you. God bless you. If you don't know the story, how can you judge me? And then how can you judge me?
You're right. You 100%.
If I'm wrong, everybody should go to work this week and tell their boss, don't pay me.
Mm-hmm. You're right.
Go to work for free for pot. God damn it, go to your job for free for pot.
There you go. So, it's like I said, man, some of these people, since I did a video about the truth about the documentary, and it's coming out about how certain people were saying, okay, well, that if you feel that you're not gonna go see the Tupac movie, but you are willing to support this documentary that's being done by Stephen McQueen, and the same guy Tom Wiley everybody's talking about is in the movie. Lost him again. We'll be right back. Oh, no, we ain't. Here we go. Yeah, my brother. We still here.
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay, and
yeah,
as I was saying, they were saying that they would go and support the documentary that's coming out next year dealing with Steve McQueen versus going to see the Tupac movie, because Tom Wiley is over the state, but Tom Wiley is also co-executive producer of the documentary. And I'm like, well, what common sense does that make? And and like I say, you're gonna go support one but not support the other. And then Mr. Sam Snead, it was Sam Snead, the artist. He got a little reckless on my YouTube page, and I think I had to put him in his place real fucking quick. And when he seen that I wasn't the one that was gonna bite my tongue to him, he toned that shit down. And then the very next video I put out, he was in this motherfucker cool, calm, and collective, and like, okay, yeah, I can't fuck with this guy like that. But I got so much fucking hate when I spoke about that. And Tupac's, I'm gonna be real, because I never bite my tongue. Tupac has a cousin named William Lassane, but they call him Bill Lassane. He reached out to me after seeing a couple of my videos I did about Tupac, and he came at me like, okay, well, look, man, we not gonna support the movie. The family don't support the movie. Yada yada this and yada yada that. You got a platform. You should, let the people know that we not supporting this, right? So I'm like, okay, well, Pac's family, I'm gonna do this video, and I did the video, right? And about an hour later, after he saw the video, right, he calls me back, like, no, you shouldn't tell the people not to go see the movie. Tell them to go see the movie. You just tell them that the family don't support it. I'm thinking in my mind, what type of motherfucking sense does this make? Okay, the family don't support the movie. You telling me not to tell them not to go see the movie. Now you telling me to tell them to go see the movie, but the family don't support it. What fucking sense does that make? And you don't want me to attach your name to none of this, right? So I get a call from LT Hutton. An email from LT Hutton later on that night. He and we chopped it up and we spoke about it, right? And his side of the story made a lot of sense, and he proved it and sent me over some documents, right? So this video, like I said, was less than 2 hours in with 3,000 views already, I deleted it off because I'm looking like, okay, well, hey, this is fucked up. I see what Mr. Lassane is trying to do because he was trying to get me to go at the Outlaws, and he didn't want to do it. So I'm like, well, you want me to? I'm like, fuck you, William Lassane. And so William Lassane has been, I'm going to say allegedly, he's been made a couple false accounts on YouTube and tried to come at me sideways, but I shut his ass down real quick as well and told him, motherfucker, you know my number like I know your number, and if you want to call me, motherfucker, call me. But now, have you ever met William Lassane, Tupac's cousin? That's
Nah, I haven't. I never met him, and I never met him.
Mm-hmm.
And I come from a large family, man. And, no matter how large it is, my grandmother had 12 kids. She don't have 500 grandkids.
Right.
So if 100 of them say they're not going to Beyonce's concert, it's 100 more tickets available.
There you go.
For somebody else that want to see Beyonce, that's gonna be there. And to for the statement of everybody not about my rant, the way that it started and the way that I'll end it is with that rant. Everybody, even the people that's mad, they saying they're not gonna see it because most people just follow us and they talk a lot of shit.
Mm-hmm.
Even the ones that say they're not going to see it, they're going to see it.
Thank you.
They're going to sneak away. They're going to take their sneaky asses and they're going to go watch it. And they're going to play like they didn't see it. And that's just the way of life. So nobody can make your mind up of what you want to see. It's about Tupac. They love Tupac and they're so anxious. It's not like another Tupac movie about to come out next year.
No.
They're going to see it. And if you bootleg it, you still seeing it.
Goddamn
and you
right.
still supporting it.
You
know what I mean? You still supporting it. It don't matter. It will be in people's houses. People will watch it. People are going to enjoy it. And that's it. And I think everybody need to grow up and stay out of the business side of it. When you say fan, that don't qualify you as a lawyer,
right,
or agent.
Mm-hmm.
And then to tell me that I should give up on the money that somebody owed me, fuck that. Y'all pay me. Y'all want me to shut up? Y'all want me to shut up and not say nothing else? Get together and pay me what y'all think they owe me then, and it'll still be change of what they owe.
Yeah.
I want my shit. I want mine, and I'm gonna get it.
There we go. Now, before we end the convo, and because this is a great conversation with you, Danny boy, and hey man, we got to link up again and do something more. Like whenever you're in Detroit or something, man, we gonna have to
no doubt
show you around town or something, man. We gonna have to hang out with you. Now,
no doubt, man.
Let me ask this question because I've heard a couple people say, "Oh, Danny boy just released a video and said that he was gonna go apologize to Miss Afeni Shakur apologize for what he said." Was that true, my brother?
Well, let me explain this, and again, I have family that's called me and that don't, when I get out of place and I started doing things that's out of character, they call me and tell me and they get me back in line.
Mm-hmm.
And again, if I've offended anyone from speaking ill, if they think it's speaking ill, yes, you deceive. I'm never speaking ill on the end of, rest in peace, man. Nobody will, it wasn't that bad that I wanted death on her.
Right.
It's not that bad. You know what I mean? That's that man mother, and that's the closest to Pop. The last time I seen her, I had seen her, and she felt like she seen a ghost in the room when we seen each other.
Mm-hmm.
But when I seen her, I felt like I was close to Pop again. So I got why people are so passionate and felt so hurt, because that was the closest thing to Pop. Still don't make it right the way that she did me.
Right.
And now who do I start talking? Who I talk bad about now? That's the way she did me. You
Right.
don't pass that on to now let's talk bad about his sister because she's still living. You know what I mean? I'm sorry if his sister heard that. I can't imagine. Just like people was writing me saying, "Oh, I'm fuck your mama" and shit on her grave and things like that. I can imagine how she feels me saying how I feel.
Right.
But one thing about it is when people face the reality and the truth, you know how your sisters is and your brothers is. I could pick some of the bullshit out of my daddy that was in him.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we know some of the bullshit. She probably like, shit, why my mama did me like this? And just don't say nothing.
Right.
I'm just vocal about it. When she left here, she left a bill.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I don't give a damn who's supposed to fulfill the bill. It's a bill left.
Right.
Now, if everybody want me to stop talking about her, tell me the right motherfucker to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
On my paper, I got Afeni Shakur.
Right.
not William or Bill Hussein, not none of them motherfuckers. She and I signed a piece of paper.
Right.
And why fuck over me?
Most
I feel, what the hell, I gotta, so when I die, then my kids can talk about it? Fuck that, I'm here. I'm still living, my nigga. I'm in my right mind.
There you go, my brother. There you go.
So if that's an apology, it's an apology. I'm not gonna get on here and be like, I got an apology for everybody. I'm sorry they fucked over me.
Wow. Well, Danny boy, my brother, honestly, I thank you for your time, brother. You gave us one hell of an interview, man, and you cleared some things up. And before we go, man, anybody who I've interviewed, like down from the DOC to everybody, man, let me ask you this one question. Give us one Tupac memory that you shared, that you and Pac had. Just, no one else. This is like no cameras around, nothing around. This is just a personal moment with you and Tupac. Give us a Tupac moment, Tupac story.
Wow, man. This always, man. I was a cook around during the holidays.
Mm-hmm.
During the holidays, I always cook. Shoes would give me a lot of money to go shopping and cook for Thanksgiving or Christmas if I spent my time down there.
Mm-hmm.
And man, I just remember those times. But Pac used to joke a lot because I can cook my ass off, but it ain't done for real labor.
Right.
And Pac would call on the phone and be like, nigga, they'll go out and eat at a regular restaurant and come eat Thanksgiving dinner, by 1, 2 o'clock in the morning in my crib.
Mm-hmm.
They eat turkey and dress it in macaroni, man. I don't know if that's an exciting thing for people, but that's something that I miss. You know what I mean? I miss that because, Pac was a good dude, man. He was a good dude and so talented, so gifted. And yes, if Pac was living, I wouldn't have to say none of the things I'm saying. Because I believe Pac would have made sure that I was taken care of financially for what I worked for. I don't believe he would have given me anything. But when Pac was living, I was able to call Pac and get money.
Right.
Like a little brother.
Mm-hmm.
I got on the phone before and said, hey, what you doing? I need some money, man. I can't tell Suge I need some money. What you need? Give me $3,000. And I'll go get it from him. It was like that between us. And I was a kid.
Right.
So it was like that, and I miss those moments. These ain't things that I have to make up. Every picture that people seen, it was fun moments for us. From the rallies to in the casinos and things like that. I'm 16, 17 years old, spending $20,000, $30,000 on the table with them.
Wow.
And nobody can take that from me.
Not at all. They can't do that, brother. Once again, man, thank you very much, man. I appreciate this interview, and hey, man, I appreciate you, family.
I thank you, brother. God bless you, man, and everybody else. I'm sorry everybody feel how they feel. The ones that's mad, I hope I cleared up some things, and those that it didn't clear up for. If you drink a little wine or smoke a little weed, you could be able to take it easy. I'm not about to be quiet, and if you mad at me, I ain't mad at you. No. Those are words that I wrote, and I want my check, period, point blank. God bless, bro.
God bless, family. Peace.